As Trinidad and Tobago continues on its diversification thrust, the hospitality and tourism industry is attaining greater importance to the national economy. Here at the Trinidad and Tobago Hospitality and Tourism Institute, the aim is to ensure that the local industry is equipped with fully qualified and internationally recognized professionals. Situated on the historic Western Peninsula and overlooking the Gulf of Paria, the Trinidad and Tobago Hospitality and Tourism Institute, the TTHTI, is the premier hospitality and tourism institution in the Caribbean. While the institute stands on the site of the old hotel school which closed its doors in 1995, this is an entirely new and reconfigured entity, operating under the non-governmental Trinidad Hotels, Restaurant and Tourism Association, the THRTA, with aid from the Inter-American Development Bank, the IADB.
The Trinidad Hotels, Restaurant and Tourism Association established from scratch a completely new entity called the Trinidad and Tobago Hospitality and Tourism Institute, without any structure and involvement, and without any management input or participation of the government. By agreement with the Inter-American Development Bank and the THRTA, the government provided financial assistance during the period of the IADB's grant, with the clear understanding that the new entity would be totally private sector controlled and managed. The government continued to provide a subvention in exchange for the TTHTI agreeing to the government's request that we do not raise the tuition fees so that a wider cross-section of the population would be able to attend the institute.
The Trinidad and Tobago Hospitality and Tourism Institute boasts over 700 full-time and part-time students, all gate-funded, and since 1996 has provided certificate, diploma, associate degree, and bachelor degree programs to full-time, part-time, and industry students from the Caribbean and countries as far away as Pakistan. In addition, approximately 20,000 persons have been trained through the delivery of the Institute's short courses.
The government has plans and targets for the expansion of the tourism industry in the long term. The implication of these targets is that more trained hospitality employees would be needed. The government has also targeted a specific segment of the travel market, the business conference segment. The Tourism Development Company, TDC, has also indicated its intention to place a more concentrated focus on sport tourism and cultural tourism. TTHTI already offers training in events and conference management, and we are reviewing our sport tourism program at this time.
Given the highly competitive and globalized nature of the hospitality and tourism sector, the TTHTI is well on its way to achieving institutional accreditation from the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago. In the interim, the Institute has already attained several milestones on the way to becoming a world-class hospitality and tourism institution. It was the first local tertiary institution to obtain an articulation agreement with the University of the West Indies, and has since obtained articulation agreements with other local and foreign-based institutions. It is the only institute in the region to offer a BSc degree in culinary management. It was the first tertiary institution in Trinidad and Tobago to be ISO 9001-2008 certified. In 2008, it received an award from the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago as one of the leaders in tertiary education. International competitiveness demands a more highly trained craft and professional level worker, and the Institute is in the process of expanding its curriculum, which will lead to an increase in bachelor's and eventually master's level programs. The Institute also intends to provide online courses to cater for persons who are unable to physically attend classes. TTHTI continues to play a strategic role in ensuring that information and communications technology, ICT, is included in all aspects of the hospitality industry, There are an increasing emphasis on customer service with training in customer service and customer service systems.
If TTHTI is to increase its student intake, expand its curriculum, and build high-level capabilities, there are implications with respect to requirements for faculty, library facilities, dormitories, parking, training materials, labs, and classroom facilities. We also recognize that we lose potential students because of the location of the current campus, and therefore the establishment of physical facilities in areas such as Central and East Trinidad would be a major area of focus in this strategic period.
Since its inception in 1996, the TTHTI has responded to the global dynamics of the hospitality and tourism sector and met with the changes and demands of this vibrant industry. It has done so through a harmonious relationship between private enterprise and government, thereby achieving benefits for the wider population.
Life at TTHTI has been an intriguing experience, one that is a balance of studying and engaging students to participate in various activities, whether academic, non-academic, and sporting. We also receive practical and non-practical experience from the Institute that can be used as we move into our future careers in the hospitality and tourism industry.
Its mission continues to develop for the hospitality and tourism industry human resources capable of interacting with a global marketplace. The Trinidad and Tobago Hospitality and Tourism Institute, delivering quality products and services at international standards of excellence.